Hey guys, welcome to Tech Tutorial. Today, we are going to talk about how to make scroll animation in Figma. It is a step-by-step guide to follow easily. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. So let's dive right in. For those of you who are not familiar with Figma, this is actually a versatile and user-friendly design and prototyping tool widely used in the fields of web and app designing. So it's actually known for its collaborative capabilities and ease of use. With Figma, designers can create and share interactive prototypes, design interfaces, and collaborate with team members in real time. So the feature that we're going to dive in today is a scroll animation in Figma. So this is actually a straightforward process. It involves designing your content within a frame, duplicating images for animation, and then filling those images with different contexts. By carefully arranging your animations or elements and using Figma's interactive features, you can create a simple and visually appealing scroll animation. So these can be particularly useful for showcasing products, web designs, or app interfaces in a dynamic and engaging manner, making it an effective tool for presenting your design concept and ideas. And to start designing with Figma, you'll just need to get redirected onto this page. So for you to head onto this page, you'll just need to click onto the link onto the description box below, and you'll get redirected in here so that you could go ahead and create a new account. Creating an account in Figma is also simple. You'll have the option to continue with Google or type in your email, password, and then you could click onto this box in here to agree to join Figma's mailing list. So once that is already set, just click onto create account, and by clicking create account or continue with Google, you should know that you need to agree to the Figma TOS and privacy policy. You could also use a single sign-on for that, and if you have an account already, just simply click onto login. Now this is what Figma's dashboard looks like. So here onto the left side, you should be able to see your account settings, the notification, the search bar so that you can search for files, teams, or people, the recent projects. You can see it here onto the middle part, your teams, drafts, and you can also upgrade for premium features. So let's view the plans in here. So you could choose a plan that is right for you. You could choose for monthly billing and yearly. And currently, we are actually using the free feature for trying things out. You also have the professional, which is the most popular for you and your team with unlimited files and all the pro features. Also, the organization for bringing teams together, sharing an organization-wide design, system, and many more. So if you want to upgrade, just simply click onto the plan that you want to use. And then right after, you could also see all the features here onto the bottom part. Now headed here onto the left side of the dashboard, you could also see the favorite files. Also the teams in here, your account team and your team project. You could also create a new team in here, and the explore community where you can also browse onto the different contents or different templates that was made by other users. Now, if we talk here onto the middle part, you should be able to see the designer templates. You'll have also different filters for that. You have the brainstorm, diagram, planning, and meetings. And if you want to create a new one, is you'll just need to head onto the upper part, click onto the design file or FigJam board, and also you can import files from other devices. So for us to be able to create a scroll animation in Figma, the first step that we'll need to do is to set up the canvas. So we need to open a new file for that. Let's just go ahead and click on the design file in here, and then right after, we'll just need to create a new design file. You need to choose a team project for that. We could use a team project that we have in here. Just simply click onto that so that you'll get redirected onto the editing page. Now, once you're already onto the editing page, the first thing that we'll need to do is select the frame, which is you could do by pressing F, and you could draw a frame on the canvas and set it to desktop size. So just gonna click onto that, and then here onto the other side, you could just go ahead and click different templates in here if you don't want to estimate onto creating one. So you could just simply drag and drop the crosshair in here, but you could just simply go ahead and click onto desktop here onto the right side to create one. Now, the next thing is adding the image in here of your product. So for example, we want to add an iPhone phone. So let's try to find an image for that. Now, so you can see I've gone ahead and already added the iPhone photo in here. Let's just go ahead and click onto that so that we could also resize this one out. And you could just resize and reposition the image as needed. Now, right after, what we'll need to do is just gonna go ahead and select this frame in here, and then we could just go ahead and duplicate this. So you could go ahead and copy that using the shortcut keys of Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V. Now, as you can see, I've gone ahead and already added onto the same style the other color, which is blue. So the next thing that we'll need to do is to style in a text. So we need to click onto the frames text in here. So let's just add in a text here onto the upper part. Just go ahead and type in here. Now you'll just need to add in a text in here. So you could also change the font in here onto the right side. So you could go ahead and add this to semi-bold. So let's change this one as well to semi-bold, and then it should look like that. Now right after, what you'll need to do is you'll just need to select both the frame and the text, so that you could just simply click onto Shift A to create an auto layout. So as you can see, it gone ahead and created an auto layout. Now right after, you'll just need to add in some price information, or you could add in a description, or create a buy now button, so that you should be able to style in your page. So let's try to do that. So it is actually your choice on what you want to see onto your photo in here. We could also update the name here. So we could have this pink color iPhone 15, and then we could copy that one out so that we could change also the other one. So let's just simply click onto that, and blue color iPhone 15. So you can see we've gone ahead and see two pages in here. As what I've mentioned earlier, you could add in some text, some description, or a buy now option in here. But since this is for just for a tutorial, we're just gonna go ahead with this design. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in some buttons in here so that we could have a color option. You could just go here on per part, just create a small ellipse in there. Then let's gonna go ahead and change the color for that one. So we'll use this. We're gonna color it pink. So it's actually not that showing. We could actually add in a border for this one so that it would show. So let's add in a stroke. Let's add here up to 2 so that it would be clear. So like that, we could actually resize this one. Let's have it like that. Let's just copy this one out and then also paste it here onto its side. And for the other color, we're gonna go ahead and try to use the other color of our design in here, which is blue. So we're gonna go ahead and get the color for that. And as you can see, we have two color options already in here. So we'll just need to group these two. Just simply click onto Control G, and then right after, let's copy that one out, and we're gonna go ahead and paste it in here. Now once you have that, you could go ahead and try to design each of this color palette in here so that there would be an indicator onto the chosen color. So for example, we have chosen this pink one. You could go ahead and try to have a bigger stroke for that. So we have up until 9, and here we could have this one bigger, the blue one, so that it would really indicate which color was picked out. So let's have it at 9, and that is how it should look like. Now the next thing that we'll need to do in here is to add in a prototype. Now once it is looking like that, we're just gonna go ahead and move this whole frame. So let's select the whole frame in here. Let's move it here onto the bottom part, and right after that, as you can see, if you click onto the whole frame in here, so let's just close this one out. So for a clearer view, let's click onto the pink one first. So here onto the prototype, let's add in an interaction. So we're gonna go ahead and click onto interaction in here. So let's click onto the ellipse one in here. And then right after, for the blue one, since we're gonna use the blue one in here, and let's add in an interaction, and then on click, you'll just get to navigate onto the blue color iPhone 15. Now let's do the same thing onto the pink button. Let's do that. Let's simply click onto the pink button in here, and then right after, add in an interaction. On click, then navigate onto the pink color iPhone so that it should show it like that. Now the next thing that we'll need to do is we'll just need to copy these things out. So we'll need to create a new frame for that. So let's go ahead and copy this frame in here. It's added like that, and then also let's go ahead and copy this one out in here. So we could change also the photo for this one, but since this is just for an example, we're just gonna go ahead and edit the text in here so that it would be really visible for our scroll option. So let's try to add it in here, Pro. Then we could also move this onto the center, and we'll also change the blue one in here. Now it should actually look like this, and if you've actually noticed, I've changed also the font in this so that it would be smaller, but remember as well, you could go ahead and customize it further as per your liking. So we'll just add a few things here onto the main page, which is pink iPhone 15. So we're gonna go ahead and type in a text in here. So we're gonna go ahead here, type in iPhone 15. So you could use icons as well for this. Let's just add it like that, copy and paste it, and then here onto the bottom part, we're gonna go ahead and change this to Pro. So you could have it like that. And you need to also copy both of these onto the iPhone 15 Pro pink edition. So let's paste it here like that, and also this one. Now it should look like this. Now the next thing that we'll need to do in here is to add in a prototype again. So if you click onto the iPhone 15 in here, it should redirect onto this page. But so we could also add in some indicators for this one so that it would really show which one is chosen. So for example, we could actually add in some strokes for this. Now as you can see, we've added some strokes so that it would be really visible which one is chosen out. Let's do the same things for this one. let's add in a stroke. Now let's also change the color for this so that it should be visible. Now there is already an indicator onto which is chosen. Now let's just gonna go ahead and click onto this and add in a prototype that onto click onto this, it should navigate onto the iPhone page, this one. So we could actually rename this iPhone 15 Pro. Let's also rename this to iPhone 15 Pro. Now right after, let's do the same thing for the iPhone 15 in here and add an interaction, and on click you'll just go to navigate to, and then right after, we're just gonna go ahead and add in the iPhone 15. Now for the on click, let's just gonna head this one onto the iPhone 15 Pro, and let's do it vice versa. Now as you can see, we've gone ahead and already fixed the flow in here. Now to add in the scrolling animation feature, you'll just need to click onto the prototype that we have added, or the flow, and then here onto the different animation, we're just gonna go ahead and click onto the slide out in here, and then right after you could choose onto which one. But to add a scrolling effect, this one should be better, the last port or the app port. So it would look like that. And then also we'll do the same thing for iPhone 15. So let's add in a prototype for that. So on click, it will redirect to iPhone 15. Let's also add in a slide out feature, and then we'll use this one, the other scroll out. Now let's try to do a quick preview onto how it looks like. Now if you click onto iPhone 15 Pro, so it would scroll like that. And if you'll click onto iPhone 15, it would scroll out, and we'll also have a color picker for that one. So you could also copy these things onto the color picker so that it would still show. And we could also do a quick color pick onto the iPhone 15 Pro. And that's how you create a scrolling animation in Figma. And if you've actually found this tutorial helpful to you, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and if you have any question, don't hesitate to comment it down below. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you onto our next video.